Introduction. Welcome to this video on dopamine and how to detox your brain from overstimulation. In this video, we will explore what dopamine is, its role in the brain, and how to reduce its impact on your daily life. We will also discuss some tips and strategies to help you detox your brain from overstimulation, and the benefits that come with it. What is dopamine? Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in our brain's reward and pleasure system. It's often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter because it's associated with feelings of pleasure, satisfaction, and happiness. Dopamine is released in response to a variety of stimuli, such as food, sex, drugs, and even social media and video games. However, excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to addiction and other negative consequences. What causes dopamine? Dopamine is produced by certain neurons in the brain, specifically in areas such as the substantia nigra in the ventral tegmental area. These neurons use the amino acid tyrosine as a precursor to synthesize dopamine. Tyrosine is obtained from dietary sources, such as protein-rich foods. Once dopamine is synthesized, it is released into the synapse, the space between neurons, where it can bind to dopamine receptors on neighboring neurons and transmit its signal. Dopamine release is triggered by a variety of stimuli, such as rewarding experiences, including food, sex, drugs, and even social interaction. Dopamine has several effects on the brain and body, including reward and pleasure. Dopamine is associated with the reward and pleasure centers of the brain, leading to feelings of pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation. Motor control. Dopamine is also involved in the control of movement, and a lack of dopamine can lead to motor symptoms, such as tremors and rigidity. Attention and learning. Dopamine plays a role in attention and learning, as it helps to strengthen neural connections in the brain and enhance memory consolidation. However, excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to addiction and other negative consequences. When dopamine release is triggered by artificial means, such as drugs or social media, it can lead to overstimulation of the reward system and the development of addictive behaviors. This can result in a range of negative effects, including risk of addiction. Overstimulation of the dopamine reward system can lead to addiction, as the brain becomes dependent on the reward pathway and seeks out more dopamine hits. Impaired decision-making. Overstimulation of dopamine can impair decision-making and lead to impulsive behaviors. Mood disorders. An imbalance in dopamine levels has been linked to mood disorders such as depression and bipolar disorder. Psychosis. Excessive dopamine levels in certain parts of the brain have been linked to psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia. Daily activities of dopamine. Dopamine is involved in many daily activities, including eating. The pleasure and reward associated with eating are linked to dopamine release in the brain. Dopamine helps to reinforce the pleasurable feelings associated with eating, which can encourage us to eat more. Exercise. Physical exercise has been shown to increase dopamine levels in the brain, leading to feelings of pleasure and motivation. This can help to reinforce the behavior of regular exercise and encourage us to continue exercising. Social interaction. Social interaction can trigger dopamine release, leading to feelings of pleasure and reward. This can help to reinforce social behavior and encourage us to seek out social interaction. Learning. Dopamine plays a role in learning and memory, helping to strengthen neural connections in the brain and enhance memory consolidation. This can help us to learn and retain new information. Creativity. Dopamine has also been linked to creativity, with increased dopamine levels in the brain associated with greater creative thinking and problem-solving abilities. Drug use. Drugs such as cocaine and amphetamines can lead to excessive dopamine release in the brain, leading to feelings of euphoria and reinforcing drug use behavior. This can lead to addiction and other negative consequences. The dopamine detox. A dopamine detox is a process of reducing your brain's exposure to excessive dopamine stimulation. The goal is to rewire your brain's reward system and restore its natural balance. A dopamine detox can involve a variety of techniques, including fasting, meditation, exercise, and mindfulness. Tips and strategies for detoxing dopamine. Reduce screen time. One of the main sources of excessive dopamine stimulation is screens. Whether it's your phone, computer, or TV, they all provide instant gratification and a constant stream of dopamine hits. Reducing screen time can be a challenge, but it's essential to help your brain recover from overstimulation. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a technique that involves paying attention to the present moment and being aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It can help you become more aware of your dopamine triggers and reduce their impact on your daily life. Exercise. Exercise is a great way to reduce stress and improve your mood. It releases endorphins, which are the brain's natural painkillers, and can help reduce the impact of dopamine on your brain. Get enough sleep. Sleep is essential for the brain to recover from excessive dopamine stimulation. Lack of sleep can lead to a range of negative consequences, including impaired cognitive function and emotional regulation. Benefits of dopamine detox. The benefits of a dopamine detox can be significant, including increased productivity. By reducing your brain's exposure to excessive dopamine stimulation, you'll be able to focus more on tasks and be more productive. Better mood. Reducing the impact of dopamine on your brain can help stabilize your mood and reduce anxiety and depression. Improved cognitive function. Overstimulation of dopamine can impair cognitive function, such as memory, attention, and decision-making. A dopamine detox can help improve these functions.